That's a great first date, huh?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself.
Who wins 100,000 on their first date?
And they'll be in love forever and ever and ever.
That would be awfully nice. What we do know is that they are leaving with $100,000, and I'm sure that does make them very happy. Well, what a start, and we couldn't be more excited about this new season of Wipeout.
But stick around, we're not done yet. After the break, we've got a look at some of our favorite new stunts coming up this summer.
Welcome back to Wipeout Blind Date, and congratulations to our power couple, Caitlin and Jason, on their dominating $100,000 victory.
And congratulations to me on creating this perfect pairing. You're welcome, you two. See you guys at the rehearsal.
I'm sure you'll be wearing something tasteful. As promised, coming up, we're going to show you a special preview of what's to come on our exciting new season of Wipeout. And be sure to join us in 3 weeks on June 22nd for our season premiere. Until then, America, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
It's finally here, your sneak peek of the upcoming season of Wipeout. There will be all new qualifier stunts, including...
I'm supposed to jump on that?
The door knock. The pitchfork. The blob. The smack wall sweeper.
Oh, yeah.
And the fence flapper. Plus, there will be new stunts to narrow the field.
Come on, fat boy!
Like the double cross. The Wipeout cafeteria. Medieval Wipeout. Pirate's Revenge. And many, many more.
I don't want to go in the water!
All of it leading up to the most challenging course of them all. An all-new Wipeout zone. The epic competition continues this summer on ABC.
Oh my God, this is real! That's a great first date, huh?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself.
Who wins 100,000 on their first date?
And they'll be in love forever and ever and ever.
I'm going to keep my fingers crossed on that. What we do know is that they're leaving with $100,000 tonight, and I'm sure that makes them very happy. Well, that'll do it for us, but please join us next week when 24 new contestants will take on some crazy new obstacles. Until then, America, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Best blind date ever! Yes! You owe him a kiss. Go ahead and miss it!
Yes!
She's crazy.
So our blind date episode is sealed with a kiss as the beach bums celebrate finding each other and a big fat wad of cash.
Yeah, but it's important to remember, John, money can't buy you love. Although $100 grand will pay a lot of alimony.
You're always the optimist. That's going to do it for us. It's been an amazing summer of Wipeout, and we will see you back here soon to watch 24 new contestants battling our outrageous obstacle course for a chance at $50,000. Until then, America, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Sarah, you guys just won Wipeout! Blind date, $100,000. That deserves a kiss. This is the $100,000 kiss.
Best first date ever.
So once again, love blossoms under the most difficult of circumstances.
Yeah, the hard part's over now, John. All they have to do is become soulmates, plan the wedding, have a child, save for college, and keep that spark alive.
Those are all daunting obstacles, Johnny. And we will be back here next week with more daunting obstacles of our own. Plus, 24 brand new contestants ready to leap into them head first. Until then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our co-host, Vanessa Lachey, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Hot diggity dog. We're making love happen here in the wild on Wipeout Blind Date, ladies and gentlemen.
You can see the little lady kept moving forward past the third ball. All the judges agree?
Yes!
Yes!
Zachary and Elena, you guys won! Woohoo!
It's $5,000 to the man-child and his little lady. And everybody else, they've got each other.
That's okay, nobody's perfect. Except me. Well, Amy may not have won him the cash, but I think she's starting to wear down Mr. Perfect's defenses.
Unfortunately, the romance is going to have to be put on hold for all of our couples as we have run out of time for this hour.
What? But I have so many questions. Will Grandma make it home in time for bingo? Will the little lady allow the man-child to wear the pants? Does Mr. Perfect shave or wax?
All excellent questions, Johnny, so make sure to come back for the romantic second half of our special Blind Date episode where one loving couple will earn a $100,000 nest egg. Until then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our co-host Vanessa Lachey, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Get down like this, or we should go like.
Ow.
Tonight, get ready for the next chapter in the most epic love story of our time.
Hey, Grandma, I met a really nice girl.
That's right. It's Wipeout Blind Date.
12 single guys and gals will meet for the first time as they begin a quest for love and $100,000 on our outrageous obstacle course. Only the two most love-struck couples will advance to the most challenging obstacle of them all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One blind date couple will become champions, but all will wipe out. Hello, America, and welcome to the exciting conclusion of this special Blind Date episode of Wipeout. I'm John Anderson here with my blindest of dates, John Henson. What do you have there, John Henson?
Blind date. I know a couple of crazy romantic kids who are about to have their hopes rewarded.
You just won $100,000!
Score one for the underdogs, Johnny. Let's see a computer match do that. Our hopeful romantics riding off into the sunset, hand in hand with $100,000.
Yeah, nothing makes love bloom faster than when it's fertilized by television cameras, painful humiliation, and a humongous cash prize.
And all those things will be on display again next time when 24 brand new contestants take on the challenge of our outrageous obstacle course. Until then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our co-host Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
steal everyone's gift. And I'm not giving it back to you. I'm serious.
Determine the winner. Now, the hopeful romantic went head over heels a distance of 24 feet. The foodie also made the third ball, but, oh, John, like a fine souffle, it looks like she whipped herself around, continuing forward motion to literally gain a foot and measure out 25 feet. Jill, serve up that good news to the foodie.
Went 25 feet! You guys have won $5,000!
The foodies, they get the icing, but hang in there, hopeful romantics, because we are still baking that 100 grand cake. And Johnny, I'm sorry to say it, but that's going to wind things up for us here today.
Oh, come on, man. I'm punch drunk on love. You can't get me all hopped up on the good stuff and then just cut me off. I got to see which one of these couples makes it all the way.
I know. Well, then you're just going to have to make sure to come back for the romantic second half of Blind Date, where one lucky couple will walk away with that ring-buying, honeymoon-paying $100,000 prize. Until then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our co-host, Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big ball.
Everyone's gift. And I'm not giving it back to you. I'm serious.
It's time for a match made in Wipeout, America.
This is the best blind date ever!
In this special Blind Date edition, 12 couples meeting for the first time will face off against the craziest, most extraordinary obstacle course ever assembled. Only the top 2 couples will advance to compete in the ultimate blind date destination, the Wipeout Zone. $100,000 and true love up for grabs. One couple will become champion, but all will wipe out.
So much love in the air!
Hello, America, and welcome to the exciting conclusion of our Blind Date episode of Wipeout. I'm John Anderson, here with my co-host with the most, John Henson.
Thanks, Johnny. And if you're watching our Blind Date episode while you're actually on a blind date, congratulations, you are officially blowing my mind.
Equally mind-blowing is the $100,000 grand prize that will be taken home by one of our couples.
100 grand?
Yes.
Talk about getting lucky on a first date.
Easy there, Tiger. There are still plenty of obstacles for our partners in passion to overcome. But before we go back down to the air, it all rests on Brittany, who's looking good with more than a minute to go.
Wasting no time getting started.
Watch your head!
Little late with a warning there, Derek. Quick transition here.
Dives across, looking good. A little premature with that call, sorry.
That's right, Brittany.
Brittany, too spent to pull herself back up. She is huffing and puffing out there, struggling at that final ladder. The zone has taken its toll on our once lightning-fast swimmer.
Brittany, you're almost done. Push it.
Derek with unwavering support for his blind date.
This is going to be really super close.
Just keep climbing. A misstep, lose hold of a rung, and it's a bitter end for the sweet talkers. Final few feet, that's a struggle. Barely has the strength to pull herself up.
I think she's got it, Johnny.
Yeah, stop the clock. Hey, the sweet talkers. They are the Wipeout champions.
Yes! Yes!
You did a good job, Sugar.
Truly one of the most impressive blind date matchups we've ever seen.
That is why I always pay attention. The sweet talkers, they found love, they won the money, and they'll be returning at the end of the summer for our finale, the Tournament of Champions. Give them the news, Jill.
You're moving on to the Tournament of Champions! I feel like the third wheel here. Nobody's hugging me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, me neither.
How about a fist pump?
Okay, that's enough. Almost.
As always, come back again next time when 24 brand new contestants take on another insane obstacle course. Until then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our co-host, Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
for some wipeouts? Yeah!
The head-to-head duels continue. Rising Star is live.
So now we're down to the final spot. Lovebug Gar's in prime position, but trouble on his tail with bad boy Daniel. Daniel breaks bad. Yes! The Lovebug swarming ahead. Johnny, their date back on track.
Who's ready for the big ball bonanza? Okay, then let's go do it. Congratulations, you're all moving on. Guys, back to you in the booth.
Thank you, Jill. 6 blind date couples advancing. Michael and Lindsay say good morning, Siberia, and hello to the top spot. All the way from the bottom of the leaderboard to second place, Conditional Love, Anthony and Natalie. Sweet Talkers, Derek and Brittany, right there again, solid in third.
That's my sugar!
The X and the X Factor, Justin and Shannon are in fourth position, followed by the Elephant Lovers, Jordan and Mary, and Lovebugs, Garth and Veronica inchworm into the next round.
Well, I hate to say it, John. Love may be endless, but our time is not.
What? John, are you suggesting that we stop in the name of love?
I'm afraid so. After all, love means never having to say to be continued. So let's just plan on a Wipeout second date.
Oh, sounds serious.
It is. And don't stand me up, because we will return for what is shaping up to be an epic, heart-racing conclusion. Until then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our co-host, Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Are you ready for some wipeouts? Yeah!
Welcome back, America, for the second half of this lovey-dovey, shovey-glovey piece of heaven known as Wipeout Blind Date.
Let's get married! No! Not yet!
Before we get back into these dates already in progress, let's get you up to speed on how we ended up here.
Our day started when we matched 12 single-minded couples on blind dates.
As they took on our qualifier, it was a fairy tale romance for some, but for others, a very grim fairy tale. Of our 12 couples, only 6 are still an item. Sweet Talkers kept bringing the sugar.
X and the X Factor were stuck in the past, but could have a bright future.
Good Morning Siberia made romance their lead story.
Elephant Lovers proved just how big their hearts were.
For the Lovebugs, it was love at first flight.
And Unconditional Love negotiated their way through love's ups and downs.
And now it's time to find out which newly matched lovebirds will fly away with our top prize on Wipeout Blind Dates. We are so glad you could rejoin us, America. Our celebration of Wipeout Blind Dates' 5-year anniversary continuing with a heart-pounding, heartwarming conclusion. I'm John Anderson, here with my wingman, John Henson. Now, right now, our 6 remaining blind date couples are still getting to know each other.
Yeah, and still getting closer and closer to that very romantic all-cash jackpot.
So true. Whoever said can't buy me love?
I believe that would be the cops.
But you digress. For our 6 couples still in the mix, a huge challenge awaits them as they compete for $5,000 in the all-money, no eliminations, Big Balls Bonanza.
Hit it, goat!
Big Balls Bonanza.
Great karaoke song. It is really fast.
Here's how the round works. Each of our 6 couples will choose one of its members for a big money run across the ball. Team representative that makes it the farthest before hitting the water wins the $5,000 prize. Very easy. Most important rule here, though, Johnny. If at any point in the run, the contestant's forward momentum on the big ball stops, that's the distance measured for the run.
But what if there's a tie?
Glad you asked.
Well, it's in the script.
In the event of a tie, because these things can happen, it'll be up to the dates then to take their turn on the big balls and go the distance for the team.
Remember, these are big balls. They're so huge you can see them from space.
No, you can't.
I didn't say outer space.
I stand corrected. Let's go down to Jill, who's with our first blind.